All right. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Bison, aka Bison Trades, over on Twitter. Welcome back to another episode of RareFUD Radio. On today's episode, of course, we're going to be talking about Tensorians. Of course, we are, because they're one of the only things going on in the market right now. Going to be our first benchmark of what is going to happen. Are we going to have some sort of reversal? Are we going to have some sort of pump back into the market? I don't know. Judging off their chart, though, for the shards, I mean, they 2x'd. So that's good. We like 2xing. And that's just, you need 10 of them to mint, plus 1.69. So we'll talk about kind of my strategy going into it and what we're going to do there. As far as some of the other stuff, we got Migos on the horizon. We got Heist Season 2 on the horizon. We got Coco. You can go grab Coco now. Drop into the safe house, start accumulating Coco right now. We also have Bodogos coming out with some packs. What's in the packs, Easy? What's in the packs? We'll find out today. But join with me, as always, my wonderful co-host, my brother in content, Dorian. Dor, how we living?
Dog, way better than last week. Today is actually a holiday because you know what? Your boys were hurting for content last week. Dog, talk about a desert, man. We were thirsty as hell out there, man. But now we got some stuff to talk about, so I'm feeling good, dude.
Yeah. I think we do have a good bit to talk about today. I think it's anticipation. Obviously, Tensorian's popping off over at 3 p.m. today. I think Bodogos is actually happening now. I need to jump in there real quick and figure that out because I think it was supposed to be at 2 p.m. And there's a bunch of people. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in the doghouse right now. Yo, say what you want to about Bodogos. They've done a really good job of unifying a lot of people to jump into Solana and just be curious about the ecosystem. So hats off to them.
Yeah.
I don't even see Easy in there. That's the craziest part is Easy's not even in there. Who's running this? DeFram? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're crushing it over there. So listen, dogs will have their days. They just need a little something. I need to go over and make sure that I don't have anything to claim over on the Nifty. But while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Talk about what's going on in the ecosystem right now. You can follow along if you want to go to sniper.xyz. Go to their tools tab over in the top right and head down to that market overview. If we look today, we have 1,900 buyers. Okay. Not bad. Not great. Less than 4,000 sellers, though. We like that.
Good.
We like that. So just a thinner road to start busting out some volume, start crushing some floors when it comes to some of these projects. And I know we have a lot that are just, it just feels like there's just this ball of anticipation. Everybody's about to just burst onto the scene, but they're just waiting, pointing guns at each other like, you make the first move and we'll do it from there. I think Tensorians could be one of those first movers that kind of gets the market rolling again. We'll find out about that. But heading down the list right now, trying to find where the volume is. And I'm just having an absolute brain freeze right now for looking at it. The last time I checked, it was, we'll head over to TXO. How about that? TXO. Is it TXO.io? I don't know. My brain's hurting. Dude, I had to delete all my cookies and history and log me out of everything.
Oh.
And I don't know how to live now because I'm just sitting here like, what do I do?
Where are my websites? They usually just pop up.
Yeah, I know. And now I have nothing. I have to log into everything. It's terrible. Okay, TXO.com. I should know this because I call it out every single show. That's TIEXO.com. Go over to the analytics tab. You can follow along. Volume for the 24 hours is 38,000. Not bad. Not bad. Tensor at a 55% market share. Magic Eden at a 32.69 swing percent market share. Hades Swap doing Hades Swap things. Exchange Art still down bad. Really, it's the two, right? It's the two. And they're dominating. And it's cool now. They now have it broken up on TXO where it shows CNFT.
Oh, wow.
Which the CNFTs right now that are obviously dominating the volume charts are the shards, right? It's the shards. And that is 50% of the marketplace volume. So not bad. It's a good gauge of bringing back volume, bringing back some liquidity back into the ecosystem, starting to see some turnover. Dor, how are we feeling about the market right now?
Yeah, dog. Your boy's still like, I'm not even going to say cautiously optimistic right now. I'm just kind of pragmatic. It's crazy that we're thinking 32,000 Solana volume is like decent, dog. We used to use the 100K indicator as like, oh yeah, this is lively market. Now we're like, oh yeah, 30Ks, we're there.
Hey, to be fair, it's almost 40K.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah, I know. It still is pretty abysmal, but like I said, I think we just have thinner order books on most of these top collections, which is good because again, if we ever get just somebody wants to market dump a bunch of SOL into the market, that'll move some floors a lot easier than they would have in the past. So, and if you look at the volume number in dollars, it's almost 1 million. We're almost back at 1 million again, which that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, $1 million is pretty good, but I digress. What's up?
So yeah, I was just gonna say, like, right now it seems like the market is like, we thought we were PvP before, but I think we're like even more on that PvP zone. Just as we saw over time, like the amount of buyers is very minuscule, and the amount of sellers are pretty obviously out trumping that. So what I think right now is going on is like we'll have these events such as Tensorians, and when I think we even saw this with the Monkey DAO, it's like these collections will run up 2 to 3x and then have a drastic pullback because individuals are trying to get capital to rotate to the next thing that they're going to do. But it's really hard for me to see these projects being able to sustain a high floor price, especially if you're new. Like, obviously, if you've been around for a while, I think a lot of the existing projects have already hit their bottoms. But if you're a new project, it's I think it'll be a little difficult to have that floor price because people will be trying to trade that to gain capital to rotate to the next thing.
Yeah. This is going to be fully concentrated on the top collections. Like, if you are not in the top collection right now, and you're not taking that market share, we are going through a .com bubble on a very much smaller scale. But we're gonna find out who's the Google, who's the Microsoft, who's the Apple of the world, right? And just see who makes it out on the other side, because I guarantee you, probably going to be these collections that are dominating the top 10, maybe top 20 day in, day out, because outside of that, looking pretty grim. But I mean, we're still seeing decent volume on some of these collections. I mean, Heist has been up there for a while. Got a nice pump when we dropped Coco on the market, just giving people something to do as we prep for season 2. I'm excited for that. But Famous Fox still been holding up there. Degen Ape still doing Degen Ape things. Galactic Gecko still up there. Claynosaurs. I mean, it just everybody you expect to be up there
is up there.
I think those are going to be the ones that are going to survive, and they're the ones who are going to see it to the next bull market. Because outside of that, I don't know how you have any funding, bro. It's tight in these streets. I saw. I don't know if you saw this too, but CryptoCade, which was on some people's radars and stuff. Everybody was, silently talking about them. They had 9 people mint, 9 total people. That they used all the pre-sale funds to develop the project, and they're like, sorry, we don't have any funding to go on. It's rough. It's rough in these streets, man. You like, unless you are coming in like outside of Heist, Tensorians, and Migos. Migos is even on the cusp for me, and then I would say Sandbar and what's another one? I mean, Reavers might actually do something, kind of a sympathy play on Heist. And the project might be cool. I'm not going to sit there and knock them because I don't know what it is, but I would not mint right now.
No, dude,
no shot.
What was that project that only minted 9? What were they building?
It's CryptoCade. It was like an arcade stuff with crypto. I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, it's like, and I was talking to Shake about this. And somebody we were in the Cyber Samurai chat, and they were like, oh, we need to see projects with more utility. And then it's unfortunate, but Shake was right. He's like, nobody cares about utility, dog. As soon as you drop that utility, your price is already baked in. Having a product like Tensor, I think, is one of the exceptions. But it's very hard for individuals to build a product and say, hey, buy this NFT. Because then people want to start understanding, well, is this product revenue positive? Like, how am I going to get paid from buying this NFT? While things that lead into speculation and hype are a lot more intangible, and it's harder for people to price certain things in, and it's a lot easier for number to go up. While projects that have these products and like trying to sell like, oh, we're a mining company, or oh, we're this, that, it's like people are going to be like, okay. But if you're like teasing it and like, oh, we got something big coming, people are going to start speculating on what it is. I think this point was really driven home for me with Degen Town, man. Degen Town, I think, was the best example of this.
Yeah, I agree with that, but not in this market. My big counter thesis to that. I mean, like, well, one, heist, just because we.
I mean, yes, there are exceptions.
I would say Soul Casino is one. Dude, they're sitting at 50 Soul. Like, you're telling me
Soul Casinos, I think, is a bit different in the sense of you can directly get revenue from that. While other projects, unless they're like already having like something like Soul Casino where you already have this thing built and you're paying out revenue, I think is different from the project that you just mentioned. I could be completely freaking wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious. Another one that's on the bleed right now is Degen Fat Cats. They're at 11.5, dude. These things hit like 40 Soul at one point. And I going back to the original point I made a few episodes ago. You could not survive on a coin flip for forever.
No.
It was just never going to happen. You have Rollbit and Soul Casino eating your lunch. I actually, I saw a post and I could not agree more. Rollbit has gone nuclear. Rollbit has absolutely cooked. If you bought Rollbit, it's probably the best performing asset you could have bought in the Solana ecosystem. That and Nana, but SCS, Soul Casino's coin, has not pumped yet, and they have a very competitive. Like, okay, Rollbit over on Ethereum, pretty easy to use because they're migrating to Ethereum, right? They're doing their upgrade. But if Soul Casino's the only big one on Soul, and they're handling millions of dollars worth of bets and stuff, would you not expect that coin to go up too? I mean, like looking at comparable market cap and stuff, it's probably not a bad shot. And it's a lot more liquid than you can find on JPEGs right now. So I don't know if I want to buy Soul Casino, the NFT. I don't really care too much about rev share. I'm not sure how sustainable it is. You never know when another competitor is going to come in. But the coin, very liquid. And if I can have some sort of upside on that and it feels a lot more uncapped, then yeah, I think that might be the play over there. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I actually really enjoyed that post. I can't remember who posted it. It was a smaller account, but they crushed the analysis, and I think it was a really good comparison. But outside of that, dude, it's Tensorians right now. I mean, it's Tensorians. If you're not,
all day.
If you're not doing Tensorians, I don't have enough. I don't have shards anymore. I sold them. I will be completely transparent. I sold them all for like 1.5.
Yep.
I'll take my dub, and I will wait.
Great minds think alike, dude.
I'll take the Degens, going to mint it, not like it, dump it on the floor.
Yes.
And I'll just take all your floors right now, bro. I will do all of that. I will take them at a discount. You know it's going to happen.
Yep.
But I just don't know.
That's
going to be how I play it.
I completely agree, because like on Thursday we were both kind of unsure about where this thing was going. Like, I didn't know how much they were going to pump, but for me, I'm like, I don't know if buying anything over 1.1 for a shard is going to be worth it for me, because that's going to put that as a like minimum at 1.1. You're looking at an 11, 12 soul mint, but now this thing is like at a 17 soul mint. 17 soul for individuals who didn't have shards and have to buy 10. However, not knocking on Tensor on this, because they're not setting the mint price at that. It's just the market set the mint price at that. So for me, I'm like, that's a bit too steep. And as I said earlier, I just feel like this market is too PvP. And as soon as people realize that they can't make a profit, or they didn't get a Tensorian that they're going to start flooring the Tensorians, or give it 2 weeks and something else shiny is going to come along, and that's when I plan on picking up a bag of Tensorians. But I'm just not comfortable at picking up minting at 17. I'd rather wait, see what happens, buy in at 25, 30 than to risk it at 17, in my opinion.
Yeah, and look, if I'm wrong, I'll buy it on a little bit of a premium, and that's okay. But why in this market? Why would I take that risk in this market? So I was very happy to de-risk. I appreciate the Tensor team. I do want a Tensorian.
Same.
Just not now. I ain't doing it right now. So and I'm fine just let it happen when it happens.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, the pixel art that everybody was slamming is
Yeah,
now
it's
apparently very,
slapping.
very good.
Oh,
It's
dog, who would have thunk it? Zeno was the artist behind it, and people were like, "Oh, I'm not too sure." Oh gosh, here we go again. Like people are just so fickle in this space, dude. If like one announcement or one thing, and it's like the mood completely changes. Like it is insane.
yeah, and you knew it was going to happen too. Like this is why I saved most of my shards for that 1.5. I was in Nashville
Yeah,
when it happened. I was like, honestly, if I was at my computer, I probably wouldn't have sold then. I probably would have waited and played the game and traded in and out and all that good stuff. But I just was like, I will de-risk right here.
yeah,
I will take like the 20 soul I got from it. Thank you so much. Because I'll take the soul. I will take the
exactly.
liquid soul all day. But until then, dude, I mean, did you really think the pixel art was gonna be bad? It's Xenom, dude. Like,
Exactly, dude. I mean, like, and like the team's been involved in NFTs. Like, what do you think? They were like some new team who hasn't been involved in this space to know what makes a good PFP? Like, I just don't understand. Like, simple things like this, it's puzzling to me behind why people say art is bad when you have a well-known one-of-one artist that specializes specifically in pixel art behind the art. Just because you didn't like a couple doesn't mean all of them are going to be terrible.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tensorian's gonna cook. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And people are gonna FOMO back in once
Yep.
they floor all this stuff. I
Yep.
will take the ones. My thought process behind selling the shards and picking some up off the floor is I will take the floors that people either got 10 plus shards of one thing and they're like, oh, I'm meant for 1.69. And then if I don't like it, I'll just floor it and I'll floor it and I'll keep undercutting and undercutting. And I will take the people who do that. So I'll just place some bids and that's totally fine with me. And then it's also the people that chased it, minted it, don't like it, or they start seeing the floor price and freaking out. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to undercut. I'm going to keep undercutting. And I will buy your blood. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing with Tensorians. It
Yeah.
sounds like we're in the same boat, Door.
Yeah, dog.
Not going to beat a
Yeah.
dead horse
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you, man. Like,
Yep.
it's great. And once again, it's always nice to hear, like, because we haven't talked about what we were playing on Tensorians, but it's great that we're like, I love it when I hear my friends that we're on the same page with the trade. I'm like, okay, I'm probably doing something right then.
Right. Right. And look, we were in Nashville too. A lot of people are sharing the same sentiment. I will pick up the blood. But going into it, in case anybody hasn't seen the thread released by Bodogos yesterday, have you been stacking your bones? Get ready to spend them. A new supply of packs are about to hit the shelves. What are packs? A way for Bodogo holders to experience the joy of opening collectibles. Hallelujah. I love it. I can't wait. I love opening up packs of any sort. And all within the Nifty site. Varying content and will be released on a periodic basis. The first packs for 200 bones. 600 will be available to our whales. Go me. I still have way more dogs than I care to admit. 400 for all the other bones holders. The contents of the packs will vary drop to drop. Packs include rare free NFTs. These are a limited edition free NFTs exclusive to the packs, and redeemables, a new type of NFT on our site that you can claim to your wallet from a popular Sol NFT collection. This is fun. I like this a lot. You can go into the rest of it right here. Basically, if you have 10 plus Bodogos, you get access to 600. I think there's going to be 3 per whale that you can possibly have, and then up to 4 if you get in on this first come, first serve. I'm very excited. I am now checking. Can I go to the bodega? Is Jux still here? Jux.
I think
Jux, what do I? Oh, Wolfpack trading. Wait, when do I get them? The pack sale starts in 36 minutes. So we are definitely rugging this in 30 minutes so I can sit here and spam claim. Because that's going to happen. I'm probably going to go for, should I go for the first come, first serve first? Okay, cool. So anyways, yeah, long story short, I'm excited for this. Dude, I love packs. I love packs so much. I love opening up shit. It's my favorite thing in the world. Dude, it is my retail
boy was brought up on Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So yeah, opening packs is one of the things I love to do most.
Yeah. and I'm going to keep doing it, bro. As many as they want to give me, I will take them. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But I want these. I want these bad. So shout out to the whole Nifty crew. Jux is in the audience. I need to get Easy's. I need to get Easy up here. I need to get Easy up here once they drop, and we can talk about what's in store for the rest.
Maybe he'll just pop on again, and then we can ask him then.
Yeah, he might. It might be one day where he actually has some time. But
yeah,
I digress. I'm very excited for Bodagos. I don't really know much else to talk about today.
PayPal, dog.
What?
PayPal.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the PayPal stablecoin. Let's actually save that for after Heist. If you guys haven't gone in for Heist yet, you can now stake or send your chimps and gorillas over to the safe house to get Coco. We are dropping 2 million per hour. So there's a lot of Coco going around right now. I claimed once. I haven't claimed again. I think I'm at like 3 days or something like that of not claiming. I'm excited. I'm so excited to drop what we're going to do with Coco. But right now, the map is starting to defog. You can kind of see the clouds slowly starting to dissipate. And the name of this season is going to be Rumble in the Jungle. So you can only imagine it's going to be much more of a jungle setting, kind of in the suburbs of Peel City. Peel City is going to be a blip on the map. It is going to be in the bottom left, and then you can kind of go from there. I'm excited. Nana is absolutely parenting right now. Parenting. We're at 1.5 cents the last time I checked. It's like we were saying, there will never be enough Nana, and people are starting to figure that out. So look, we're at 15421. It's just a beautiful chart, man. This thing has been nothing but a money printer. This is what I was trying to tell everybody.
Yeah, dog.
I was selling off their Nana for their, ROI, which I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. You want it, that the beauty of our game is play to own, right? You do whatever you want to with your ownership of assets. But our goal was to say, we'll make you regret selling. So shout out to everybody that had conviction. Shout out to the people that didn't sell the bottom. You guys rock. And you've been rewarded with literally a 10x. I think our lowest point, post exploit and stuff, was 1150. 1150. This is over a 10x now. So, shout out to the people.
Man, I'm glad somebody would have been talking about Nana this entire time, dude.
Yeah. It's kind of like we've been saying this for a little bit, but no. Look, we had obviously the exploit was a curse when it happened. Blessing in the long run. I'm glad everybody got in. I know a ton of my friends, a ton of people in Nashville. We were talking. They're like, dude, I just knew you and I knew the rest of the team and I knew you guys weren't going to let us down. I saw 120K deployed from your guys' own wallet. I just sent it. I decided to send, if like 10 SOL or something like that. It's now worth like 120. So, congrats, guys. We did it. But I'm very excited for season 2. Let's talk about the actual news of PayPal. PayPal released their white paper. Is it their white paper for?
We can call it a white paper. Why not?
Yeah, we'll call it their white paper for their stable coin, built on Ethereum. How do we feel about that, Door?
Building on Ethereum, I don't know. I just think I know some people don't like the fact that PayPal is making a stable coin, but honestly, I think it's one step towards mass adoption. How many people around the world use PayPal, and being able to have that accessible to millions and millions of people is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I think so too, but I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. I am excited for it though. I mean, like you're talking about a company that processes hundreds of millions of transactions per week. Like you're telling me that's not going to pump us in some way, shape, or form, or make crypto more accessible?
Yep.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying through your filaments. We'll just see how they execute on it because that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. I would love to see more payment processors start following suit. I just don't know if they will. I also don't know about KYC. Like, are they going to make us KYC? In the grand scheme of things, normies don't care about KYC. Nope. Like they don't. They're just like, give us access. We don't care. PayPal bucks. What the hell is that? Well, I don't care. It's equivalent to $1. Cool. Yeah. And I can buy Bitcoin with it. Awesome.
Exactly. K10 was saying, what is good is mass adoption if it's indistinguishable from traditional finance. It's like, well, I do agree with you, K10. It's like, I think it's definitely going to be a medium ground. Mass adoption in crypto is not going to be this massive decentralized thing. It's just, I don't foresee it that way. However, I don't foresee it as all CBDCs are going to take over the world either. I think there will be this nice blend of, you will have CBDCs. I don't care what you say, that's going to happen. But there'll be a mix of decentralized and centralized blockchains. So it's like having normies be able to access something or Bitcoin or blockchain easier through these means, through PayPal, I think is overall better for the entire market.
Yeah, and when CBDCs eventually collapse, because they will, because banks can't help but over leverage themselves, you want to know what's going to be stable? More so than CBDCs is probably going to be crypto of some way, shape, or form, whether that is just Bitcoin or Bitcoin Ethereum, and Solana, whatever that looks like. It's probably going to be L1s, and then, L2s are heavily dependent upon their underlying chain, but we're going to look a whole lot better when these CBDCs collapse, or when, you can't accept them in their stupid permission wallets and everything like that. If this gets people closer to the idea of digital currency, and then they're like, well, what's the point of digital currency if I can't have it to where I get to control my own money? What the hell is this? That's when people start realizing the actual promise of crypto. So that's kind of my personal belief. Well, this is an unavoidable evil, in my opinion. Like, CBDCs are the devil, but they're the devil we need, and the devil we need to know, and to get the people into actual crypto assets. So that's just me.
No, yeah, I mean, it's okay to disagree, but I do agree with you, B.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen whether we like to or not. What are we going to say?
Exactly. What are we going to do? Can't stop.
We on protest. On the bank steps and stuff. We can
exactly.
Bank's going to do what they want to do right now. In case we haven't proved it with 2008 and then the financial crisis over there, they're too big to collapse. It means that they have the government in their back pocket to bail them out whenever they want to. So it's up to us that when we get people familiar with digital currency and what that looks like, to start ushering them into, okay, well, this is why you should be in Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, and this is why you should be in permissionless ecosystems. So I think that's going to be the way it goes. But what other things we got to talk about, Dor? I think we're just waiting for Tensorians, and
waiting.
And we'll have a lot more to talk about on Thursday. I miss Joe. If you guys are wondering,
I miss Joe too.
Oh yeah, Juck's talking about Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10x Inu. Is that it? Did I get it right?
Something around there. Close enough.
Bro, I just don't care about ETH shit coins. I know.
Yeah, dude, I got into it, and I'm just like, dude, I'm so terrible at trading coins like this. I'm like, whatever. I got out with a small profit. I don't care if it does a Pepe. Literally, just don't care.
Yep. I'll mess around with them in some way, shape, or form. Today is not that day. I'm holding on to my liquid Sol, my liquid Ethereum, my liquid Bitcoin, and I'm just keeping it there. And I will tell you right now, just from personal experience, how I lost the most money from 2018 into 2022, 2021, really, when I actually bought, like a lot of Solana, is messing around trying to make money in a bear market. For me, the best thing I could have done was hold on to my Bitcoin and hold on to my Ethereum. That's it. Buying Ethereum at $80 to $320 was really the saving grace of mine, so that outside of that, like I would have been screwed, because I was trying to trade shit coins and ERC20s and everything like that. To me, not worth it. I would rather trade right now Solana DeFi stuff, and that's SPLs, all that good stuff. To me, I think there's the most growth over there, and I think Ethereum is just, how much do you want to pay attention to charts, because that's what it is. And Bitcoin, or ticker Bitcoin, I'm not saying the whole damn thing again. I'm not doing it, but that's an outlier. Pepe was an outlier. You're going to have those outliers every now and then. That's about it. I would honestly rather buy Dogecoin right now. I'd rather buy Doge.
Yep. There's certain memes you bet on, man, and then there's just like, like for me too, is like I'd rather go in size in Doge to get a smaller return than to risk it on Pepe, because it's like not Pepe, sorry, Bitcoin. By Bitcoin, the other one, not like
the
actual
people's Bitcoin.
Yes.
The people's Bitcoin.
So it's just like there goes that risk reward thing again. Like Bonk, I think, was the last meme coin I went in heavy into, but that's just because I had a good read on the sentiment behind that. I don't know the sentiment on this one, so it's definitely difficult.
Yeah. Yep. Don't care anymore. I don't care. I'll let the Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10 crowd do its thing.
Do them, man.
Yep.
Hopefully it does a Pepe for you guys.
Yep. I hope it does. I hope you stack so much Ethereum and you just sit on that, and that's the way to do it. But I'm with K10. I bought a tiny bag of Doge based on Elon saying X won't create its own coin, and we know how much Elon loves Doge, and that man can pump anything. Doge to the moon. So yeah, I feel very underexposed to Doge. That's probably the only coin I want to buy outside of the big three to me, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. And everything else, I will get into NFTs. I will get out with haste as soon as I see any signs of weakness. I'm not playing around with bag holding anymore. We're not doing it.
Nope.
Not doing it.
Nope.
But that about it, Dor? I think that's about it.
Well, we got OMB came out with an announcement. If you want to talk about that, I mean,
I will let you talk about that as I start some stuff.
Look, they came out with another cryptic picture. Like we saw it, the price dropped down 0.185, I think was the lowest. And then ZK Fashion came out with a cryptic picture of a Lambo burning with, like, I guess, miners on the inside with a whole bunch of other secret messages in there. The price immediately pumped back up to 0.25 for a second. So the swings on I think OMBs are like great short-term trades as well, in the sense of when their swings, they usually pump pretty volatile. Like 0.185 to 0.25 is no small jump in terms of dollar value. And I think that's like a couple grand maybe. So if you're looking to trade things, just like ZK has a thing where, like, he'll go weeks without making an announcement and then make one announcement and then things will fly. So if you're paying attention to the project, I think that could be a good move. If you're not in now, I'd probably wait to, like, things pull back a little bit again. But I don't know when ZK is going to drop things. When ZK drops things is randomly. I'm a red eyes holder, have no idea what ZK is doing. Zero. I wish I could share the alpha with you guys, but I don't even freaking know, dude.
Yeah. I honestly don't care about ordinals anymore. That's where I'm at. I should, but I just,
dude, there's nothing. To be fair, there's nothing to care about over there. Like, I mean, obviously, I have ordinals bags. The only project I care about is OMB, and Bitcoin Bandits is solid too. Outside of those, ain't nothing going on, dog.
Yeah. Yep. Bro, I don't even see, dude. This volume on ordinals is abysmal. I mean, OMB really is the only thing of any notability. Holy shit, I could not talk. That about does it for today's episode of RareFUD Radio. Thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to actually talk about things on Thursday, since we'll actually have some stuff like PAX and Tensorians in our hands, in our digital hands, to talk about, and hopefully some more news within the crypto space. That about does it for us today. We do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with episodes being uploaded to podcasting platforms shortly after, except for the last episode, because why would we? We didn't have anything to talk about. I might upload this one because there's at least a little something to talk about.
Some good stuff in here.
We'll do that. Go ahead and drop us a sub if you haven't done so already. That nice big red button down to the bottom right. You can go ahead and hit that bell notification to get notified anytime we launch a video, go live, launch a short, do anything in between. Go ahead and do it. It's great. You get to see all our beautiful faces again and again and again and again. It's wonderful. So that about does it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next episode of RareFUD Radio.